Room 2593.
Hello and welcome to the Alistair Watkins Show. I'm Alistair Watkins himself, and this here is Bret Thompson. He's had a lot of occupations in his lifetime, and he'd like to share with us another occupation this week. Today, he will be explaining his business in paper.
I do. I sell paper for, well, I don't think you'd call it a living. A modest amount.
He has so many occupations, though, that they all make a
They make a decent
living.
I make about $5,000 a year. I don't have to pay taxes, and my mother won't kick me out of her basement that way.
Alright, so, can you describe some of your paper products for us?
Well, we've got this fine specimen. This is our top of the line. I figured I'd hit you with it first. It's amazing. This one is really indescribable. I mean, it's beyond human comprehension. I mean, the text, when you type on here, it's so clear and fine, and all of your ink turns gold, like literal solid gold style ink. It has magical
That's amazing
properties.
paper. How much does that cost? A ream?
About $5,000.
A ream or per piece?
A piece, yeah. I don't...
Do they
we're
come
not
individually
supposed to tell
wrapped?
that. They come individually wrapped, yes, in 3 layers. First is like, there's a giant banana leaf from the tropical islands. Then we have an elephant's ear. We just kind of rip it off the element. Don't worry, they regrow it. It's not bad. And then we have like this nice foil to keep the elephant's ear nice and fresh. So yes,
so that keeps the paper
preserved,
just
beautifully
pristine.
Preserved. Yeah, you might want to use this type of paper for like your wedding announcements or your hullabaloos or a presidential gathering. You know, it's very nice paper.
Can I see it? Just to look at it. Well, it looks fairly normal to me.
Don't touch it like that. You're getting your oily fingerprints all over it. Have you washed your hands?
Yes, I
Twice.
have. Right before the show.
Twice.
Don't worry. You told me to.
All right.
You insisted upon it, and I went over there and washed my hands.
Our next piece of paper, it's good for colors. You might not tell it to look at it, but colors show up especially vibrantly on this piece of paper. Like earlier, I printed off this picture of a polar bear in a snowstorm eating a vanilla ice cream sandwich with like crackers on the outside, Ritz crackers. It's beautiful. The tones are just impressive.
I don't really see it.
It has so much expression.
Okay,
Here,
well,
you
can you take this? I don't feel comfortable holding it.
That's okay. Not many people do. Only presidents and kings really feel comfortable handling. This piece of paper is especially nice for gagging other people. Now,
Have you tried it on anybody?
Now, that may not seem like a good use for paper, but you've seen films, right? They usually stuff a sock in there. Well, socks, that's nasty and sweaty. This piece of paper is especially designed for muggers and house break-ins. May I? Now just stick this in your mouth. No?
No.
Really?
No,
okay,
I'm not willing.
Okay, see, it just blocks all sound.
Okay.
It's amazing.
That is excellent paper.
It is amazing paper.
I'm not sure I have a use for it right now.
Well, most people don't. It's a very specialized market. And this piece of paper, it has more of a draw for the younger crowd. It's perfect for making paper airplanes. The creases are so straight on this piece of paper that you might... Well, you might...
Are you sure that's the right one?
No. I had them in an order, but they're all white.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at them before the show. Are you sure
You mix it up? This is probably the crumple paper.
What's the crumple
It could be
paper?
the dinosaur paper. I don't know anymore. I'm not sure I can do this It's the crumple paper.
Well, what's the crumple paper good for?
Well, crumpling, obviously. I mean, sometimes you just need a piece of paper that you're sitting there at your desk, and you're writing on it, and your boss walks in, and you just... It's perfect for that type of... See, this one right
and
here
for when you
won't
get mad, like
crumple
you
at all.
just did.
Yes, it's perfect for that. This one right here won't crumple as well. At least, probably not. I think this is our indestructible paper. But,
Let me see if I can...
yeah,
This is amazing.
that is the indestructible paper. Try and tear it.
I'm sorry. I don't think this is the indestructible paper.
Try that one.
I just can't see how you'd ever make an indestructible piece of paper.
Anyhow, we're moving on. There is an indestructible piece of paper in this pile somewhere. The cream of the crop, our best paper. This one is straight from Brazil. It is recycled paper.
No, I think you just picked up my schedule, my work schedule.
No, this is recycled paper.
No, this is my work schedule.
No. See, we just
No, I have like a million of these sitting around in this office right here.
This is recycled paper.
That is my schedule.
But can't you see how...
Work sheet.
No, can't you see how it's recycled? I mean, you just run this through the other direction, and you print off your anything,
Wait,
really.
It has a misprint on it. It doesn't even have my work schedule.
It's recycled, okay?
I threw this
it's
out.
not supposed to be perfect.
This was last
It's
week.
environmentally friendly. I mean, we are saving rainforests by printing on these when we give them to you.
That was last week's misprint. How
Okay,
did you
look,
get a hold of
I'm
this?
sorry, Alistair, but you're just going to have to give up on this idea of it not being yours and recycled. It's
Alright.
recycled. You've messed up my entire presentation. I don't know which paper this is anymore. This one could be the sheet of space paper. The space paper had ions in it that made your hair glow. I don't even know which one it is anymore. The point is, we have one last deal. It's really a deal breaker. I mean,
Okay.
you will want to buy our paper. With every ream of our paper that you buy, we include a clean sheet of digital paper.
How's
Put
that?
anything you want on that.
How's that?
Well, you just we'll send it to you in an attachment or a download, and you just download it, and you open it up in a text editor or a Word document, and you can just type anything you want on there. It's absolutely clean, free of charge, and we'll send it to you. It's really the deal breaker. It's what makes our paper company better than, well, there are paper companies that are worse than us.
I can assure you that I've not met any, but
Fine. I bet you don't have. There are.
I don't meet many.
Gold
though.
paper. Gold paper.
Well, I'll have to try that out later on. I do have a get-together for some...
Yeah, it's good for
very wonderful
important
people.
That's our
But,
best-selling paper.
Anyway, thank you very much. I don't get to meet paper producers, that often, so...
Because there are about 5 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of Dunder Mifflin. I've heard they're pretty good, but I go to Staples every once in a while. But where do you sell yours?
Well, there's
Or is it only online?
No. See, you go out. You take a left at the stop sign, and then you drive 3 blocks behind the elementary school. I'll be there in the back of my truck. That's where I sell the paper.
Okay. I might have to go there sometime.
Yeah.
Next time I need to
The
get
police
some
have
announcements
tried
done.
to throw me off before, but
we
I
better not
have a
start.
license.
Well, thank you very much, Bret Thompson, for joining us today on the Alistair Watkins Show, and we'll be again here next week to talk about something else.
Something else. I have a
Anyway,
lot of jobs.
thank you. Goodbye. Signing off.
Goodbye.